Yeah, the gap has been closing up, but still they're managing to keep up with the rest of us. So who knows? One day it will happen.
I think they know. I think they know the rest of us are coming for them. Like these last couple of games have proven that they're not untouchable anymore. Although it's still going to take a little bit.
And these players now playing levels 13 to 17. It's still a best of 5 and about 320, 340 viruses these players have to clear out to get to the promised land here. We'll see how these players do. Dimwit has the overall series by quite a bit, but Packie has taken Dimwit down before.
I believe that Dimwit has all 5 of the hot times in the finals, and that is an achievement for sure.
And we're seeing these two players practicing right now. They will be ready very, very soon. Our chat has 3367. Who do you all have in this one?
I gotta go Pack Attack.
I gotta say Packie as well. Packie's been playing with just incredible efficiency. He's just come off a PB on the Super Nintendo version. He's dialed in, and I think this will go the distance. But I think we're gonna see Packie out on top here.
Okay, I'm gonna go then Team Dimwit. I think even though they are saying that it's been a slow month, I think Dimwit can take it.
All right, well, here we go. We've got readies from both players, so as soon as we get a go here, and Swanstorm pointing out Packie with the third best NES 0 to 20 time in the world. So we've got 3, 2, 1, and go off to the races for our players in this championship match. Packie looking for 4 big championship points, but he's going to get 2, regardless of what happens here. And we'll see Watchma also climb into the standings. And remember, to be eligible for the championships at this point now, since we have hit our 3rd month, you have to participate in at least 3 brackets. So Watchma's going to have to play a couple of more brackets to be eligible, but that when they are eligible, that championship point that they have earned for reaching the semifinals will stand. A bit of a misdrop by Packie. He's working on getting that fixed, but turns out it'll clean up his board.
Yeah, Dimwit having to play a lot of combos there in order to just open up a little bit of the board. Not a lot of red pills coming his way.
Yeah, and Packie's managing to keep it really even on his top line. I didn't like Dimwit's column 8, and then he sort of freed it up again to cause some drop time. So liking Packie's board right now.
And a great drop combo by Packie that ties him up with Dimwit. What misplay. It's 22 to 22 here as we get to 1 minute and 15 seconds on the clock. Both players into that 20 range. Dimwit now down into 18. Packie is blue locked right now. That's crucial. He's trying to get that blue garbage off the board, but what he'd really like is some yellow and red to really start making a clean board here as it's 19 to 12. It's about to be a bit of an open lead for Dimwit. But Packie looking to maintain pace here as Packie's biggest problem is starting to work on it at that right side. It's a bit of a scattered board if you're Dimwit, but a lot of easy opportunities to get everything off the board. We're going to see a cross from Packie down to 13, but it looks like Dimwit's going to be cruising out of here very, very soon. He just needs 2 more reds. There's the 1, there's the 2 out at 2 minutes, 1 second. Packie trailing early on here in this first championship game.
Yeah, you missed so much to commentate on. There was a T, there was a fat log from Dimwit, all the things you like to see. Almost an entire row cleared out. That was just a really beautiful finish.
An entire round of Dr. Mario memes off to the wayside. I apologize to our chat as Packie looking to get to an endpoint here on level 13. He'll just need some reds and 1 blue, and he'll be out. Meanwhile, Dimwit struggling a bit here through level 14, but Packie out at 235. Looking here right now, it's a 14 virus lead as that cross eliminates some garbage, but creates more problems for Dimwit. Packie already starting to go to town. Favorable RNG. Looks like red access is about to be limited, but that double yellow clear will open up a little bit more red for the 4 seed. But right now it is a big lead for Dimwit, 41-52, as we have eclipsed the 3-minute mark here in this first game.
Yeah, Dimwit going for a very combo setup approach in these levels, going for a lot of horizontals as well, which is his trademark.
Both players very strong at the horizontal game here.
Oh, that was a beautiful cross.
Wow, that was so nice.
A phenomenal cross from Dimwit. That puts him up by 14 again, as pretty much erasing the comeback that Packie was trying to mount here, as it's 34-20. It's a 14 virus advantage and almost an exclusively red top line for the 4 seed.
I mean, I want to go to the repetition booth just to see that drop cross, because I couldn't fathom it.
I guarantee you somebody in our chat is clipping that. It was a phenomenal play, and we will get to see that again. But for right now, it's single-digit viruses if you're Dimwit, and Packie just struggling to get out of this. Just, again, brutal RNG, and it's been the story we've seen every time Packie's gotten here to the Promised Land.
Yeah, and with an end game like Dimwit's, dropping those verticals, dropping those horizontals basically at the same time, it's just really hard to contend with.
Dimwit out at a friendly 4 minutes and 20 seconds. He'll be going into 15 first and already going to the races here. Oh, but a bit of a misplay. And looks like he's now he's a bit in danger. He's almost completely cut himself off on that left side. You may almost want to wonder, do you just throw this away and start over?
I don't know. There was a time when Dimwit topped out, and we all wondered if he did it on purpose, and he said he did not. I don't think he chooses to play that way.
Okay, fair enough. And it looks like he is slowly whittling that down, but this is buying Packie quite a bit of time. RNG not really that favorable, but now really starting to get that red-yellow surge to his advantage, and he's going to look and see what the next pill is and makes the right call. He's out at 5:14, but only 7 viruses off due to that big error by Dimwit.
Yeah, and okay, I see now what the plan was. I thought that that double blue was a misdrop there, but no, he was just thinking of taking the viruses that were below that pile of garbage that he has on columns 2 and 3.
And Packie now narrowing this down. You see how crucial those misplays can be. I mean, I say whoever blinks first. We saw Dimwit blink for an awfully long time there, and Packie now just within 2 viruses. And if you're Packie, if you're aware of what's going on, definitely feeling a lot more comfortable after what was a pretty rough start. And another misplay by Dimwit. We're just uncharacteristically big misplays by our 3 seed here, and it's given Packie a 6 virus advantage. And what Packie's big problem is he's starting to develop a spire in column 8 that he needs to address.
Oh, I thought he was going to address it with a double yellow. I guess not. But yeah, if you give Packie an inch with his speed,
He's gone.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're seeing it here. He's maintaining a 7 virus lead over Dimwit. Dimwit trying to come back, and he has cleaned his board back up completely. So Dimwit's going to be trying to make up that deficit he knows he made. But Packie right now, just efficient clears, 0 drop plays, great horizontal plays. Don't know if that was a misdrop over there on the right side. We'll take a look here. But it is 15-21, and Dimwit, to note, has a very, very endgame friendly board right now.
Yeah, although Dimwit missed a T earlier, but he's trying to address both sides of the board. I think that's the play for him right now.
And I think Packie's play might be going underneath or going horizontally on these double reds. I really don't know what the plan is. It may just be bad RNG, but he's definitely trying to do something over there. But it has allowed Dimwit to take the lead again. But here comes Packie. Packie with that clear down to 7 viruses. Both players down to 7 viruses. A double clear for Packie puts him to 5. He's taken the lead again. These reds are not something you want if you're Packie. Packie now down to 3, and now down to 1 with the double quad, and Dimwit going to be out first at a 7:45, and so is Packie. These players are tied. Oh, I'm sorry. No, he had the 2 reds. I didn't see those. Oh, I thought he was out. But he is out at 7:54, so still not that far behind as we go into the penultimate level.
Wow.
68-61. These players bringing a phenomenal amount of speed and recovery to this championship match.
Dimwit had a great start to level 16. There was a cross right away. He doesn't have a lot of yellow exposed, but he's working on it and working on this horizontal red.
And Packie is close to the lead. He's now tied it up here. These players just so evenly well matched. And again, when Packie is on and that RNG is clicking, he's impossible to stop.
Yeah, I mean it's on both sides. Dimwit goes for some setups that also require some specific builds in some cases, and I mean he goes for them and gets lucky. And Packie just pummeling down those pills, also getting some setups, but not as complicated as Dimwit's.
And we're going to see Packie do a very long drop for a double here, but when it is to clear another viruses, sometimes that drop time is worth it. And Packie has had a double yellow surge and had an opportunity to go horizontally down in his lower right corner, didn't decide to do it. And that has been beneficial, though. He's still up by quite a bit, up 9 viruses now over Dimwit, and is going to cross the 20 threshold first here on 16.
Dimwit's had some pretty good combos, but now notice that he's sort of got 3 distinct parts of his board, left, right, center, which might be a little bit difficult for some drop time.
Absolutely, I do agree there. And having that garbage in column 8 is always problematic because you're going to be depending on one pill combination. And for Dimwit, it's going to be double blue and a phenomenal combo.
Yeah, just
like that.
it's the foresight of seeing that garbage is going to drop perfectly. I mean, that's something else.
And Dimwit down to 13 viruses to go, but Packie's running away with this right now. He's going to be out at 10 minutes 9 seconds going into the final level here, trying to get that first game. Our all-time best times, you're looking for anything between 11:50 and 13:04. And if I'm Packie, I'm feeling really good right now.
Yeah, and right now Dimwit, having to wait for the exact peel because he wanted to set up for 3 viruses, and that required very specific RNG.
And Packie taking a little bit of stress off that left side. We saw that stack of garbage, and I think everybody started biting their nails for a bit here, but looks like everything back under control. Not using that double blue to clear that blue off to the left side, and I think that's the biggest pain point. But at 10:53, Dimwit is out, but it is an 18 virus advantage for Packie.
Finally, he was able to clear that little stack of yellows to make things a little safer. Literally, I did have my nails in my mouth when you said there was a nail thing.
Yeah, I mean, somehow they managed a way to get those clears, but it's more nerve-wracking for us who are here and not even playing the game than for them who know they can make it.
And for any level of player, the 17 is where the pills stack at their very highest. They will not go any higher up the board. And a beautiful drop cross by Packie puts him at 41. But I'm seeing a big flaw in Packie's board in that he's starting to create a funnel, which is creating spires, spires are not friendly when you're playing high speed at a high level like this.
You don't want to leave any columns unaddressed very high because the gravity is going to increase, and then it's going to be impossible even for these players to get pills all the way there.
You will be forced to clear underneath at some point because the speed level goes too high to access those top corners. But as we're seeing here, it's still a pretty good advantage if you are Packie. It is a 15 virus advantage, and Packie already on the bottom third of the board, really just surging along, and even with a couple of nail-biting moments, has been firmly in control since level 15.
I think Dimwit was having a little trouble getting things going. He still needs a bunch of blue, not a lot of place to put red. And meanwhile, Packie's just cruising and has a little access to everything.
He's got access to just about everything, and even if he doesn't, he's still got very good color diversity in this endgame situation, as we're going to see a good staircase drop here, and now access to just about everything. Double blue is the optimal play here, but really anything to horizontally clear is what you're looking for.
Dimwit was really avoiding working on column 3, but he got the right drop. It took a little bit, but he waited. He really likes to hold out for just the right pill.
That is true, but it does look like here that it's going to be, look at this setup by Packie. He's going to get out at 13 minutes, 13 seconds. That gets him his first win, a big first win against Dimwit, who I believe John pointed it out. Dimwit could be have his nerves shot a little bit from that match against Watchma. It was 3-0, but he said going in he was worried about that match.
Yeah, it's it's not the usual Dimwit that just crushes everyone. I think this month, he knows he's a little maybe less practiced on the game or something like that, and who knows, Packie might have a big chance to take this one.
Well, regardless, Packie up 1-0 here, and 2 more wins, and Packie locks down 4 big championship points, which would put him second place overall in the standings. Dimwit, regardless of what happens in this tournament, will still be the top contender, the top seed in the December finals. But for right now, we've got this finals to worry about as we get into game 2, and we will get that crown on Packie's side for you in just a second. I believe it is. I believe it's 1-0. Isn't this our first game?
I feel like it's only been one.
I believe this is the first game. So
we've had enough emotions for 2 games so far, but I think it's just been one.
Yeah, there's only been one count from Benji, so yeah, it's 1-0 right now.
1-0. Okay, we've got that on the board officially now. So we're waiting for our players to start or be ready. Dimwit admitting that he is going crazy and is ready. Packie not admitting that he is crazy, but is ready. So the ready thing a little bit more important. 3, 2, 1, and go. And we're off. Both players starting at right around the same time. Good diverse boards to start for both players.
Ooh, nice tee from Packie right off the bat.
Immediate cross. Brilliant play.
Yeah, Packie showing that not only is he pummeling down the spills just anywhere, he knows what he's doing. He can see those things very early. Oh. And of course, I just commented, cursed him.
He'll be coming for you later, John. But until then, it hasn't affected him too much as he's cleaned his board back up. Packie or Dimwit has taken a bit of a lead, 4 virus lead. But as we see a clean board now for the 4 seed, as he's at 42-40 here as we get to right about 45 seconds here. And what we're seeing on Packie's side is he is yellow locked, and we're seeing the opposite on Dimwit's side. Dimwit has a yellow top line.
Ooh, well, never mind. I said I would have done something different from Dimwit, and then he did something amazing, so I'll be quiet for a second.
So, yeah, it is a 7 virus advantage for Dimwit, but here comes Packie. Packie, again, yellow locked, is going to have to start clearing some stuff. He does open some yellows back up and is electing to just go whittle the top line down. I think that's the better call. Don't know about that play on that blue in column 5. We'll see how that goes. But Packie struggling a bit here on 13. Meanwhile, Dimwit cruising through. And I think we're going to see a drop cross in play here in just a moment. I think he also might be setting up for a potential double red horizontally and not going for it. But that was in play if he wanted to take it. And we're seeing him set up for some blue drops as well. And look at this drop combo. Brilliant. Wow. Down to 8 viruses as Packie struggling to get out of 13. It looks like that misplay in column 5 really started to unravel some stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so now... yeah, Dimwit had a great drop, some garbage, and then some pills, and all of a sudden he's out.
Out at 2 minutes, 10 seconds.
Yeah, yes, those very close quarters combos from Dimwit, which it's difficult to set up, but he goes for those right pills as much as possible, mostly in the end game, just to not hamper anything that's around and keep it very clean in the end.
And Dimwit being handed some interesting RNG to start. He had to put a red-blue that he could do nothing with off to the side immediately. He is working to come back from that. Meanwhile, Packie is setting up for a combo here as well. It's looking to be right there. He's going to drop 2 viruses down and is down to 6 viruses. But Dimwit's starting to go to work here as he is down to 45 viruses to go.
And he has something epic set up here. If he can just drop this
He's
red
waiting
there
on
and...
that right play, and look
Oh,
at this. There's
whoa.
some more, and he'll drop. He'll take a couple more out. Packie not happy with that 13. He's out at 3 minutes, which you don't want to be out of the first level that late into the game.
Not only that, but Dimwit already almost done with half of the level at this point. So, yeah, this is getting much wider of an opening there for Dimwit.
And Packie down to 50 viruses, has a clean board, a pretty well-diverse top line as he starts to go to work here on 14, really starting to dig down. It's a 19 virus advantage. And looking at Dimwit's board, Dimwit in a bit of a struggle himself right now with some rough RNG as we approach the 4-minute mark, Savage.
Yeah, a really nice L from Packie right now. But yeah, Dimwit's got some garbage on top of blues, on top of yellows. And he doesn't have a lot of place to put red, unfortunately.
Meanwhile, Packie making some brilliant plays here, and he's narrowed this down to a 7 virus lead. Again, just not giving up here and just playing brilliantly as he's down to 26 to 19. And if we're looking at the right side of Dimwit's board, it's very problematic. He's going to get that cross. He is going to turn it into something, but it looks like he's slowing down here on this end game, although he has opened himself back up to a big lead.
Yeah, again, going for that's a very set-up-y style of play from Dimwit. I mean, we usually see that early on the level, but now also doing that in the end game. So maybe a new way of playing from Dimwit.
Dimwit out at 4 minutes 52 seconds, but even with the margin behind that Packie he has had a blazing fast 14 as Dimwit gets to work on 15 and starting with a really nice clean board.
Luckily, Dimwit's getting some RNG that he needs to clear out that top line. He just got the right pills because, at this level, it could be disastrous if you get the pills you don't need.
And we're starting to see a bit of a combo here. Look at this combo from Packie. A drop cross, opening up the yellows. Brilliant setup there. And he's suddenly looking pretty good getting out of 14.
Yeah, just needing some help there from the RNG. That yellow on the right side is almost set up. There we go. And now probably a red yellow is the best thing that Packie could get. But takes that red blue.
And even having that one setup is going to get him out easy. But as we see here, Dimwit immediately going to town. But Dimwit yellow locked right now, just trying to make the best of the situation with that drop cross. And has an access to 1 yellow, but you need access to a lot more than that here. A bit of a struggle on 15, but here goes Packie already going to town, just clearing most of that top of the level off.
Yeah, he was clearing it right away, but look at how much blue he has to work with. Luckily, he's getting some blues, but it's going to be a little bit of a struggle for him.
As 51 viruses to go to 15 on Dimwit's side. But as we see Dimwit having to force some garbage plays here, but that drop cross, hugely beneficial, going to get him into single digits, and now has access to just about everything excepting the right corner.
Yeah, but it's very red and yellow. Not a lot of blue left for Dimwit. Only that one virus that's gone right now. And is he going to go for a horizontal? Yes, that's the efficient play.
Very, very efficient play there by Packie on his side. Meanwhile, Dimwit just needs 1 of each color, and he's out. And he'll be out of 15 at a 7:06. Meanwhile, Packie, 27 viruses to go, but you see him making looking down the board, seeing what he can do with one pill clears, being as efficient as possible, down to 20 viruses as Dimwit goes to work, and already starting to get some stuff going here, but getting yellow or red blue at that point before everything got cleared out, little bit disconcerting.
Yeah, I think we're starting to see a little bit of a reaction to this RNG from Packie. We know that sometimes it looks like he might want to throw the controller, and I'm right there with him.
I feel that on a deep personal level. That's where I was playing him Friday night. So I know that feeling all too well as he's down to 14 viruses, and really being stuck with that corner of viruses is just absolutely nightmarish if you're a speed player. But I like this combo, brilliant combo by Packie as he gets it down to 8 viruses. But Dimwit again just going and going and going, makes a tuck play for a blue double, trying not to be blue locked, but blue access a bit of a challenge, although now he's cleared out that blue horizontally, and he will be in a situation where he's going to be blue locked again, but really trying to make the best of it. But having all of that yellow on the board really, really needs to be frustrating Dimwit right now.
And on the other hand, Packie just not getting the right pills, needing help with blues and reds, and they weren't coming the right way until now that he's out at 8:45.
Yeah, and he is gesturing to the RNG gods right now. Really hoping for some good luck.
Just trying to shake up that feeling of impotence that you get when the right pills aren't coming your way.
Can we say that on this channel?
Of course we can.
Here comes Packie on to level number 16 as he's going to work here, but he is down. He's down by. He's down by 34 viruses here as we approach 9.5 minutes. And blue pill jokes here from Bidwell.
So
okay.
It looks like
He's the boss.
Really
He's the boss, and he's cool with it. He's cool with it.
Okay.
Dimwit is trying to go for this horizontal red. He's been trying to go for it for a long time. He had that set
Brilliant
up.
combo.
Yeah.
But we're seeing Packie. This is where Packie plays so well when he is behind, really starting to get aggressive on those down presses, knowing what he needs to do. He has quads in play. He has one pill clears. He's got everything he needs to get. But it's going to come down to RNG as it looks like it's going to be a vertical play with that double red out at 10 minutes, 10 seconds. Dimwit one level away here from tying this match up. But as we've seen, this is a brilliant 16 from Packie.
Yeah, definitely from where Packie was earlier regarding the disadvantage in front of Dimwit. He's just trying to close it to get as quickly as possible to level 17 and fight it there.
I think he had a misdrop though in column 6. Nope, but he's cleared it out. And then Dimwit's got some horizontal yellows he probably wants to work with in the middle there. That's a little troubling.
It's going to be difficult to get to those yellows horizontally. I would go vertically at this point because there's not a lot of things around to just play at that level.
That's true.
Packie just needs the one yellow, and he's going to get it. He's going to be out at 11 minutes, 11 seconds. He is behind the 8 ball. He's down by 30 viruses, but as we're seeing, Dimwit having a bit of trouble here on 17.
It's having to navigate around those viruses in columns 4 and 5. That takes time.
It's essentially blocking him from doing anything, yeah.
Right, and I think the play is what he's trying to do is build up from the bottom because you just have to address those. It's mostly gone now, so I think he can work around that, but...
Packie is currently blue locked on his 17 right now, so that's going to be crucial. He has opened up a few more blues, but the color diversity, just looking down Packie's board, is going to be rough going with blue the whole way down.
And I think Dimwit is going to have to do something to address that blue that's just Yeah, okay. I thought he would just keep it and try to go horizontally, but no, he decides to just go in the vertical direction at this point.
Oh, so much yellow for Packie.
If Packie were to get a yellow surge here, it would be hugely beneficial. Especially if he could get a double yellow. Double yellow would be huge. It would be bigger if the red garbage wasn't out there right in that pocket, right in the center. But he is working down. He has narrowed this margin down to, it looks like, 20 viruses. So it could be an epic finish here from Packie as he is scorching through this 17, down to 23 now. It's a 15 virus game as we approach 13 minutes, 7 viruses to go. And looking at Dimwit's board, it's going to be a struggle.
Yeah, Dimwit is very close to just finishing this level 17. Only 3 reds left and now only 1. And there
Dimwit
we go.
Posting a 13:08, which is just a few seconds off of a hot time. But it is a win for Dimwit, 1 game apiece. So at the very least, we forced 4 games here in this series. As we get going here, Packie will be tied up, and it now is basically a best of 3.
Oh, that's the thing with, the finals level. It's like we have such an emotional roller coaster, and then you hit 17 and you're like, there's still 1 more level to go.
Just like real life. Anyways, and there's Packie out at a 13:51. So 1-1 here as our players looking to this is going to be a crucial game 3. This is where you want to be up 2-1. Being in that driver's seat in that 4th game, absolutely crucial. The score is 5-Q. Yes, it is 5-Q. We're going on Dimwit no sleep scoring, of course. So it is definitely 5-Q.
I'm not sure if what's not working there is Dimwit or his keyboard. It's one or the other.
Por que no los dos? I think I got that right. But 3, 2, 1, and go. Interesting board from Dimwit. Very limited red access and a good color diversity overall. If you're Packie, although he got the 1 pill combination he didn't want, but he turned it into a nice little cascade there. Early advantage here for Packie as these players play on here. Again, this is a crucial game 3. You do not want to be down 2-1. That means you've got to win 1 more than your opponent. You don't want to be in that situation. Packie knows it. Dimwit knows it. And early on here, it looks like the pull away going to Packie.
Yeah, I think Dimwit had a misdrop there, and then he had to make some other garbage around it just to try and set it up, and then it didn't end up pulling the trigger on that one. It was an interesting succession of events going on there.
It is a 9 virus lead right now for the pack attack here as he does another brilliant combo. He's now going to eclipse past 31st as it's a 12 virus lead. We're about a minute in here, and these players both playing brilliantly. Dimwit having to deal with that garbage, as Savage and John mentioned. 2 big spires over on the right side, but I think this drop will eliminate one of them. But Packie's starting to run away here.
Yeah, he was having a really nice go of getting a lot of blue pill halves, which was really beneficial, and he still needs the blue pill halves, though. So
look at this drop, though.
Cooperating. Oh, beautiful.
Great cross by Packie as he is now down to 12, maintaining that lead here as Packie getting to the bottom third of his board. The real only big pain point is that right side. That's where he's had to sort of deposit some garbage, but it looks like he's getting back on the horse here, and he's setting himself up for a real big combo. A double blue would also be really good if you're Packie, but it looks like with this drop, we're going to see another brilliant multi-step combo, and Packie's going to be out at 207, up by 10 viruses, as Dimwit's struggling to get out of 13.
Yeah, we talk a lot about Packie's speed, but he's also capable of those really amazing combos. I mean, he just went from about 5 viruses to 1.
And in the blink of an eye, it's...
Yeah, I mean, it's just seeing Packie. It looks like he's just putting pills randomly on top of things, but it's actually setting up combos that do work. It's very rare to see that Gravity does something weird to his combos.
As we approach 3 minutes here, Packie maintaining a big virus lead, maintaining a relatively diverse top line. He's in danger of being locked out of blue here, but he's going to make a horizontal play here. And I like this play, getting a fat log, which I'm sure our chat's going to go nuts over. But right now, 29 viruses is Packie just absolutely near perfect level 14, y'all.
It's beautiful, and one of the things is about Packie is if he loses a game, he is dialed in for the next one. He really wants to win it.
Yeah, it's hard to just make him go. To play strangely the next levels. He just erases it and goes to the next one.
And we're about to see some big clears here from Packie as he's now down to a dozen viruses. He's opened up the lead just by a couple on Dimwit, but Dimwit's starting to go to work here as it's now 23-9. I think we're going to see a drop play there, and Packie is about to run out of blue, but he's going to have a nice double horizontal down to his final 4 viruses, and he's opening up a tuck double for those yellows as well. Although with this yellow surge, it may be more beneficial to set up the combo, and a misplay by Dimwit over on his right side. That's a really crucial misplay this late in the game.
Yeah, that's going to open the door up for Packie for sure.
As Packie out at 410, and you can just see in Packie's body language, the look on his face. He is confident right now. He is driven, and he's ready to get some sort of favorable RNG here as he gets to work on 15. And Dimwit struggling to get out, and with everything kind of stacked on those last 3 rows, it's going to be really hard to get out of this situation efficiently.
Yeah, it took a long time for Dimwit to just deal with that right side. It was a very big misplay there, and it just took time from him.
Meanwhile, Packie with a pocket of reds in the middle of his board, doing a great job taking care of it. Dimwit out at about a 450 even.
Yeah, he had a really great fat log to finish out that level, but he had to wait for it. There was only one pill that was going to make that fire.
Great drop cross by Packie as he is down to 41 viruses, opening up a huge lead on Dimwit right now as we are in the midpoint of this third game. This is a best of 5 series, levels 13-17. Whoever wins this becomes the March champion. Right now, our players are tied here after 2 games. Our third game here is Packie on your right side, holding a big 17 virus lead over Dimwit, our current speedrun overall champion.
I think that at this point, Packie wants to show that losing in the first round last month was just a fluke.
It was a big upset, too. It was Dave Smith Says, I believe, taking out Packie in what was an epic 3-game series. And we're going to see another brilliant drop play here, just getting things down little by little. It's a 16 virus lead, a little bit of rough RNG, but he's making the best of it. And it's rough RNG going if you're Dimwit as well. It's a red top line, but blue pills all over the red top line, not making things easy for you as we see Packie going to be down to his last dozen viruses here in just a moment. And we're going to see a cross on that double yellow with the garbage getting cleared. If you're not going nuts for that play in chat, I don't know what to tell you. Absolutely phenomenal play from Packie as we get to the end of the level here. 9 viruses to go for Packie, 23 to go for Dimwit. And Savage, Dimwit has not touched the left side of his board since those misplays.
That makes me really nervous, and now he needs double blues, or he just needs to eat that drop time. Yep.
And it looks like at about at a sub 7 rate, actually, 658. Packie out at the midpoint 15, just cruising along here. And looking at Packie's board, it's going to be interesting how he plays that gap on the row 3rd from the top.
Meanwhile, Dimwit is working on that left-hand side. Again, things still a little bit hung up. Now I'm not quite sure. He is going to go the red-blue, but now his blue is still a little bit trapped.
61 viruses to go for Packie. Packie's got just a little touch of blue-red or blue-yellow garbage, but he's going to be taking care of that here in just a moment. Going to clear out everything with that double. It's at a 740 right around for Dimwit, as it is still about a 15 virus lead. It doesn't seem that Dimwit's been able to recover from that. But looking at Dimwit's board, John, it could very well happen with all these double opportunities at the top of this board.
Yeah, everything is set up to just get doubles here and there, and just quick combos, no drop. Yeah, everything is just set up for Dimwit to have a great level 16 and then battle it out with Packie in 17.
Brilliant cascading combo by Packie, took out 4 viruses, but it is now just the 6 virus lead for Packie as we get into level 16, the penultimate level here in this second game, as Dimwit has a bit of a pocket going on his board, but is addressing the spires early on. What's going on for Packie is he's being forced to get some drops out to make some plays happen. But as we're going to see here, another 4 virus clear on that cascade. Packie maintaining that lead, even with Dimwit on his heels.
Packie not getting a lot of yellow to play with, and that left side is being left alone because of that.
And Packie about to get that board all cleaned up, but it is a 2 virus advantage. But now he's starting to surge here as he's down to 19, and he's going to do a 0 drop triple and then a horizontal play, putting him back up in the lead by 8. Just immediately making a move as he knows Dimwit is just right behind him. 17-13 now as Dimwit's starting to go to work, and Savage, that left side starting to look a little questionable.
Yeah, but as you can see, he's clearing it out right now. He had a really great drop combo that looked like, oh, it's going to drop all kinds of garbage, and then it just turned out really beautifully for him. So his endgame is looking great.
Speaking of a great-looking endgame, look at how clean this board is for Packie. He just needs 2 blues and 3 reds, and he's out. But it's 2 viruses now at a 9. Who's going to get out first? At a 942 and a 944. It's a 2-second lead for Dimwit going into level 17. Here we go, folks.
The beginning of this level is going to really matter, and luckily, Packie with the good horizontal to drop some blues right below. Really great play.
And Dimwit making a very risky play on the top of his board, and John, a yellow-heavy top line, and you don't want it that high up this early.
No, and the problem is that Dimwit wasn't getting a lot of yellow to clear that out. So yeah, it makes you wonder if he has any regards on that and how to deal with that. Oh, okay, there we go. That double yellow is going to help massively there. And
we're seeing Packie's taking advantage of that, as he's going to be down to 48 viruses. He had his lead up to 6 at one point. This combo is going to help. It's 48-46. These two players trading punches as we get to the last part of this third game. It's still just a 2 virus advantage for Packie, and Packie now has a blue exclusive top line, and he knows it, and he's got to start making some moves here to unlock some other colors, as the lead back into Dimwit's favor, and then right back over to Packie, as these two cannot determine who wants to hold on to this. And we're about to see a really big play here from Packie. Look at this play. He's going to drop down a fat bolt. Puts him down to 21 viruses. That does mean he's playing the spires now, though, which means drop time is a factor, but I don't think he really minds that much. He's also got a tuck double that he could drop down and have a horizontal double. So it's 16-19 here as these players get into the last part of this game. And Savage, I don't know who's going to take this.
Well, we went pack attack. We got to stay with him, right? I mean,
we did make that prediction.
We did make it.
It's 13-10 here. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty here, the last few plays. Single digits first going to Packie. Packie really looking to get some red help. He's going to get it. He's down to 7. It's 10-7 now. Packie just trying to close this out and get that 2-1 advantage. He's down to 5. Dimwit's down to 7. And it looks like that right side going to be out of play now. And no more reds. It looks like just 2 pills. And it's going to be Packie going up 2-1. We've just got to get that blue, and he'll be out at 12-16.
Yes, the triumphant slap of the timer. That's what we like to see from Packie.
It is 2-1 Packie, as Dimwit's going to drop cross to get out at 12:25. Two brilliant times. In fact, that 12:16, the second best time ever in the finals. Dimwit's name no longer all over that finals hot times board. Packie has marked his territory, and that 12:25, well, not going to be marked on the hot times because it is for winning times only. Or no, we have included losing times now. So Dimwit with the third best time. 2-1. Packie just needs one more win, and he will have his first championship of 2021.
Really exciting. He's taken a little hydration break. He's got his big gulp. He is ready to go. That's right.
Hold his mystery beverage, folks.
I was clutching my, I've been clutching my heart.
These age you by a bit. It looks like Dimwit going with some cran grape juice, perhaps. So good hydration for both players here. Hail hydrate. Boo! That's going to be a 10-second penalty for not. Just kidding. All right, we've got readies for both players. Game 4, Dimwit needs to win this to force a 5th game. If Packie wins it, it is over, and he will take his first championship. Both players off to the races. Good diverse boards to start for both players.
And Packie about to run out of yellow, though, opening up a little bit there with those pills. Not a big problem right now.
Yeah, but instantly Packie sort of got this situation in column 2, high up, that he's going to force some drop time.
He is going to force drop time, but I think it's the smart play to make, as he'll have a little bit more yellow open up. His other problem is he's about to be red locked if he doesn't do something about his board. And now almost exclusively yellow-red for Packie, who is up 2-1. Dimwit already at 34. It's 36 for Packie here as we get close to the first minute of this game. Packie elects to go for the horizontal, does the drop, has color diversity again, and looks to want to just clear out the garbage first before clearing anything. It's a 2-virus advantage to Dimwit. Looking at Dimwit's board a little bit messy unto itself. There's a yellow spire that's going to have to be cleared out. Dropping it's not going to help anything, as it's now neck and neck 27-27, as Packie with that 0-drop garbage virus combo is now down just by 3 viruses. No player really having an opportunity to open things up, although it does look like a 5-virus lead now for Dimwit as we get deep into the final third of level 13.
Yep, both players having to struggle, having some struggles here at the beginning. I was watching Dimwit's side, and he was dropping a lot of things just to clear garbage, but not really to address many viruses.
And look at this combo, though, to clean up the board, take some viruses down. It's a 1-virus lead for Packie, as he has no blue viruses, Savage.
That is true, but he does have some possibility for this horizontal yellow. Still, the left side of his board looks a little bit locked up. I think he can deal with it with some clearing of the blue garbage horizontal.
That double yellow is heaven sent for Packie. Is he's now down to 2, Dimwit down to 3. Garbage issues for both players, but all Packie needs is a blue, and he's going to be out. Meanwhile, Dimwit's going to have to clear something to address that last red. It'll be a 227 clear on 13, as Dimwit really struggling, really rough RNG. It looks like he's going to commit to the horizontal play, though, John.
Yeah, I mean, just that one bit of garbage there in the third column had to take so much time, and Dimwit only getting out until 241. Meanwhile, Packie almost getting double digits advantage at this point.
It is true, but Packie getting into making a lot of spires. There's a lot of things still higher up, and yellow locked right now, Savage.
That's true. At the beginning of his play was really diverse, and he was making a lot of really great moves, but it did leave him without that yellow. And a sweet drop from Dimwit to go into a T.
And Packie really just trying to work around the center spire. He knows he's got to take down, but he's going to cascade it down to a quad clear. And he holds just a 1 virus lead here as we approach 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, dmwit closing up that. Oh no, even taking the advantage at this point. Packie's struggling because being locked out of yellows is really making his life impossible in this level.
It looks like, though, he is getting back to work here, but Dimwit has opened up a big lead, 8 viruses as we get to 4 minutes here. Savage, the big problem I'm seeing on Dimwit's side, though, is it's about to be pretty yellow exclusive.
Yeah, I mean, Dimwit's really waiting for that giant.
And look at that combo.
Oh, yeah.
I saw him holding out for it.
Packie back to a clean board right now where he likes to just hammer on that down button. We're seeing it here. He's going to get another drop double down to 19, but 5 viruses to go in a very, very clean end game for Dimwit. He just needs 2 reds and 1 yellow. There's the yellow. Going to go for the horizontal and then the vertical out at 432. Packie's going to have to get to work on a red exclusive end game almost.
Yeah, Packie just not getting the right RNG. At this point, all the yellow that he was needing is already gone. Now it's this lot of yellow or red viruses that are just hampering him down. Now is the time for Packie's red surge to come, but Mario doesn't want to make it happen.
He's going to be setting up for a drop combo here. Check this out. He's going to go across the red, go horizontally, open everything up. It's a brilliant play, managing that garbage, but Dimwit taking full-on advantage of this situation, just absolutely torching himself through 15.
Yeah, I mean, at the beginning of his board, he was working left, right, just to make sure that those sides were getting whittled down evenly, not wanting to get caught in the spire. But he's got a lot of red to deal with.
It's a 30-plus virus advantage right now, but Packie with a big combo to start off level 15. Really going to try to make a comeback here, and we're going to see another drop cascade. He's going to get 2 more viruses off the board. He's about to be locked out of red. He does have red access, but it is covered by garbage. And now just dropping fragments down, not what you want to see, because that's something you're going to have to deal with later on in the level.
Yeah, meanwhile, Dimwit trying to figure out something for a while there, not getting any red pills, and that was just making him go somewhat creative. That's why there's that garbage he just took out on column 7 and 8.
And Packie not going for the tuck, I think that would have been the play. He decided not to do it, but still has a diverse board. We're locked out of red right now. Has opened it back up with that clear of yellows and 2. But Packie Dimwit running away right now with this 4 viruses to go, and now just needs 2 blues.
Wow. Well, Packie needs a whole lot of yellow, but and then he cleared out his entire column 2.
6:45 is Dimwit's time heading out of the midpoint. 2 levels to go for Dimwit. He needs to win this to stay in this tournament. If Packie wins this game, it's over. We're going to see a nice drop combo there by Dimwit, putting him down to 62 viruses as we cross the 7-minute plateau. Packie just getting absolutely rough RNG. It's the, hey, you don't have any yellow access. Here's every yellow pill that ever exists.
I don't know if he's going to go for this giant blue horizontal, Packie.
Packie has an opportunity for, John. I think John sees it too.
Oh, fat log.
Big log. He's down to 9 viruses, but a drop cross from Dimwit puts him down to 46 viruses on 16. It's just having to jam everything, but watch. Basically, 2 that double blue. Watch this, folks. 4 viruses gone. Packie surging at the end of this 15, and a big cross from Dimwit, but Dimwit getting blocked by that row of yellow garbage out in row number 6.
I think he has the opportunity to take it out with this double yellow, and he takes it.
It's a 36 virus lead for Packie going into 16. Packie with a lot of red on his board, John.
Yeah, I mean, this is it's basically only red on the top line at this point, and that's going to take some time to deal with. Although he's getting a lot of red pills at the moment, so and using them efficiently. So this is what you want to see.
I
And a
think
good
we
color to-
missed a tuck from Dimwit on column 1. Notice
We
that
did.
red blue hanging down there.
We did. We'll see if Packie's able to take advantage of it. It's very small mistakes like that with these two players that they will jump all over as we see Packie starting to surge. He's narrowed this lead down to about 24 viruses as he's now down to under 40 to go, and a big cross. He's down to 33, and we're starting to see Packie surge.
Yeah, but not a lot of yellow for Packie to play with right now until now that he's opened up some stuff in column 5 and maybe that talk there on columns 1 and 2.
It is a now less than 20 virus advantage for Dimwit, and there is an opportunity for a drop cross that Packie did not take. He's down to 24. He split his board as well as he's down to 21 viruses. The good thing for Packie, though, is it's a lot of doubles. He just needs the favorable RNG Savage.
And Dimwit is out at about a 933, exclusively red and yellow top line, though.
And he's really going to have to dig to start getting access to blue because most of that blue is covered with the exception of some stuff up on the top third of his playfield. The other interesting thing to note, John, is there's a lot of empty space on the bottom of that board.
Yeah, on the bottom right side, if Dimwit starts just addressing the right side, then it's going to be just a well of falling time or drop time, and you probably want to address the left side since there is more viruses on that part of the board.
This is the worst time for a double red surge, and it looks like Packie finally getting some favorable RNG. He's going to be out of 16. It's about 10 and a half minutes. The margin for him, though, is almost 30 viruses, more than 30 viruses here, as Dimwit is cleaning up level 17.
I mean, this wasn't a red surge as terrible as some others we've seen from Packie.
And Packie, again, just making big L's and making big high-risk plays here. He's got an opportunity as well. If he sees another double yellow, he's not going to go for it, instead opting to go for something here. I don't know about that double red Savage.
Yeah, I was thinking he was going to drop it on top of the red. Maybe he just doesn't want to take any drops on that blue on the left, but it seems not to be the case.
And that seems to be the fair call. A great clear, though, puts him at 43 viruses, now down to 41. It's a 16 virus margin as Packie's starting to go to work at a horizontal triple and now starting to clear that garbage, getting that top line whittled down. He's down to 37. It's a 17 virus game. Here comes Packie. Packie working on that right side now, trying to maintain good color diversity. He does have some. I don't really see any pill combinations that are going to hamper him right now, as he's down to 31 to 15, now down 30 to 14. He's catching up, folks. We're going to have a hell of a finish here on 17. Packie not out of this.
Great work for Dimwit to clear out the rest of his blues. Horizontal.
Dimwit down to his final 6 viruses. It's just going to come down to favorable RNG as looks like the play on is going to be horizontal for that second to last yellow. Now out of yellows, is going to need 2 more reds and he will be out. It looks like it's going to go to a game 5, folks, as Dimwit out at a 12-12, which is now the second best all-time finals finish, just beating Packie's 12-16 that happened 12 minutes and 12 seconds ago. So we are going to a 5th and final game. There's nothing after this, folks. We're crowning a winner after this. This is essentially sudden death now. Dimwit says, "Imagine maintaining a record for one whole game." Well, we've seen that imagination become reality.
This is just such a great metaphor, though, for like the whole tournament and whole scene right now. I mean, you see a record fall, and then just another one comes right along.
And Packie cleaning this up. He will be out at a very respectable 13:05, 13:06. Mounted a really good comeback there. Was within about 15 there on 17, but Dimwit put it out of reach.
I mean, if you're going to try and bring this to a game 5, you bring this these big times to the board. You just don't want for records to stand, and just tell your opponent that that it's not going to be easy.
We're getting some shade thrown about lack of furniture and whatnot in chat as we get to our 5th game. Everybody in great spirits here. Dimwit versus Packie. In about 12 minutes or so, we're going to crown a champion here in the month of March in what has been an absolutely wild tournament. We've seen a 10 seed get to the semifinals. We had 3 upsets in the first round. Everybody raring to go, and here it is. Game number 5. There is no game 6, folks. We're crowning a winner right here. Packie off to the races. Dimwit a bit behind. It's about a 3-second difference between our players. Here we go, folks.
Now, I think it's unfair to make fun of Dimwit for his furniture, because we all know he just aligned it and it all disappeared.
That's why there's no yellow or red in his living room. Anyways.
It took me some time to understand that one. Sorry.
You're good, buddy. We've got 41 viruses and almost an exclusively red and blue top line for Packie. Dimwit maintaining a good close cluster of viruses here, going for 0 and 1 drop clears. And now Packie looks to be very close to getting red locked, but manages to get some tuck plays here, opening that board up down to 25 viruses, off to a very strong start here, Savage.
Mm-hmm. Now he needs a bunch of blue. Took that double to clear out the garbage, and we'll see how he does with it.
And Packie absolutely in a great end game. He has a bit of a board split, but 4 virus split, not anything too dangerous. Very easily workable. What he needs, though, is some big blue help. And if I'm Packie, I see this drop cross from a mile away. I have 11 viruses to go if I'm Packie. Meanwhile, Dimwit, John, having to deal with a bit of a garbage situation on that left side, and also pretty much blue locked. He can't really access either of those 2 blues, and now it's starting to hit him with that RNG.
Yeah, definitely not needing any blue right now, and every other pill has some blue on one half until now. That now he gets some red help there, which is going to come up very handy at this point.
It's 7-2, but much cleaner end game right now for Packie. He just needs a couple of blues. He's out at 155, and we're going to see how Dimwit does as he's down to his final 5 viruses. I think that red virus on row 1 is going to be the challenging one to clear, although now that blue's gone, everything open access, easy peasy.
Now, let's keep in mind that a 155, we've seen those times for level 6.
Yes.
It's not unheard of.
So, out at 219 for Dimwit. It's been a good, clean start so far for Packie, as he's already up by 15 viruses. Packie wanting to put this away. Again, it was pointed out earlier, Packie at his best after a loss. So we'll see if he can maintain that habit here, as he's up by 16 viruses going through 14. And John, Packie, both players with really clean boards, but Packie's is you can eat off of it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he has good diversity. He doesn't have any garbage in, except for that, which looks like garbage on the column 6. But if Packie goes for the horizontal on the red that's below, then you could have a combo just brewing there.
Packie a bit yellow locked right now. He's gonna have to force a play. Looks like he's gonna have to force some garbage off here. But I like this drop play. He's down to 28. It's a 5 virus game though, but an exclusively blue top line for Dimwit, as he does clear a little bit of blue off here. But it looks like he's kind of having to be forced to play one side here, as there's a lot of garbage settled on his left side.
Yeah, he had this really nice run of doubles to clear out the left side, but it did kind of leave him with some garbage over there.
Meanwhile, Packie really just continuing to put the pressure on here, already down to 15 viruses, now down to 13. It's a 7 virus advantage, but it's very challenging when the blue axis is limited now, down to 12 viruses to 19. A great horizontal clear for Dimwit. Dimwit might be looking for that cross out on that right side, John.
Yeah, that's just waiting for the right pill. There we go.
Look at this
Right.
combo.
Beautiful.
Big combo, and that double yellow. He could have had a quad, didn't go for it, but he's now down to 9 viruses. It's a reverse nice score, but look at that tuck from Packie. He's down to 4, and now down to 2, and he gets 2 double reds. The double reds finally pay him some help there as he's out at 427. And Savage, it just looks like a couple of horizontal clears, and Dimwit will be right behind.
Yeah, I think Dimwit did miss the opportunity for a fat log with the blue and yellow, but it's off to a good start now.
And Packie also off to a good start here. Going to drop some more trouble down. Getting that L clear. There is a bit of garbage, but that double blue makes that a moot point as it is 5 minutes here into our match, and it is 60 viruses to go in the midpoint for Dimwit and 50 viruses to go for Packie in this Game 5 and best of 5 championship. There will be no Game 6. We are crowning a winner here in this game.
Yeah, and right now Packie is showing that, he does his best after a loss. If things keep going in this direction, then it's going to be a win for Packie. But Dimwit is not letting go either. He's also doing a great job right now, although his top line right now is effectively only yellow.
Yeah, and as Dimwit was creeping back, he was within 2 viruses at one point. Packie's starting to get the RNG to bounce back and favor him here. He's going to use that double yellow off on the left side and is going to open up what is only 4 blues left on the board for Packie. So this endgame's going to be very, very treacherous for him.
Oh, Packie could have gone there for a talk, but trying to go for the simple, just to put down the pills quickly strategy at that point.
Mm-hmm. And that is one of his strengths for sure.
Ooh, and he pushed that blue-yellow just 1 pixel off to the side here. That's going to be a problem. We'll have to address it later. He's just working on getting stuff cleared as he maintains a 10 virus lead over Dimwit. As we hit 6 minutes and 20 seconds for both players, we're going to have a drop here, and that's a fortuitous blue-yellow as it's going to be a clean board once again for Packie as he's getting that double yellow. He's down to 11, Dimwit down to 17. Savage, that Spire often call him to a bit of a pain point, but as we're going to see with those 2 doubles, I'm just going to shut up.
You never can call it. I mean, you say that there's a Spire and then it just gets taken care of. But red-yellow, not really a pill combination that we want to see right now on Dimwit's board.
And look at this combo from Packie, putting him down to 5 viruses. It was looking really critical there, but now he's got access to just about every red. And with this drop clear, he just needs 4 reds, and he will be out. He's going to be out at 7 minutes and 9 seconds as Dimwit's struggling to get out. Savage and John, that red virus out in column 8 is the big pain point. It's buried.
Yeah, it was that misdrop there on column 8. I thought there was perhaps a crazy idea behind it, but I think it was just that, a misdrop.
Now he's going to go between them, sure.
Meanwhile, it's Packie opening up with a lot of garbage on the top of his board, but still making some strong clears as it is a 16 virus advantage here on the penultimate level in this 5th game of 5.
Yeah, we're just getting to have to commentate extra time, but that's okay. We enjoyed this game, so we're gonna do it.
I would say we get paid by the minute, but
I mean, I get paid 0, so extra time is 0 times 2. So
as we take a look here, it's 52-39 here, as there was a bit of a misplay on Packie's board, and I believe that misplay may have been intentional as he's trying to set up for something, and we're going to see it here. We're going to see something cascade down. He's going to clear 2 more, maintaining an 8 virus lead here, and a great tuck play, and also still is open for another tuck play. We're going to see it here from Packie as soon as he gets what he needs. He's going to start working on that right side as well. It's drop time here, a couple of seconds, but He's going to get things out. And as you're seeing, he's setting things up from underneath, making sure that he's got plays no matter what direction he goes. And now just surging. 27 viruses to go to Dimwit's 35. Dimwit has a good board, just really looking for some combos here. That's a great combo. Puts him down to 32. Here comes Packie, though. Packie at 21 viruses to go. But the story seems to be that towards the end of these levels, blue becoming a problem for Packie.
Dimwit had a little trouble with red-blue back a little while ago. Seems to have cleaned it up. That red in column 2, it wasn't clear whether he was going to try to go for it horizontal or vertical. But, oof, nice combo from him.
11 to go for Packie. 15 to go for Dimwit here as Dimwit drops a combo to make it 13. Single digits now for Packie as he's going to drop some stuff down. Giving himself a whole lot of options and a bit of a misplay by Dimwit. He's got to work around that now as we approach 10 minutes here in this final match. And there's a horizontal clear. No more yellows for Packie to deal with. And I think the play might have been to go underneath. It doesn't look like that's what Packie decided to do. He's down to 2. Dimwit's down to 4. It's just 3 reds for Packie. There's one of them. Now he just needs 3 more to get rid of that other red. What's he going to do here as we get to 10 minutes, 11 seconds? Packie will be going to 17 first. And now it's just 1 red, and it's 10 minutes and 14 seconds. It is neck and neck going into this 17th round. Dimwit with a massive, massive comeback. Here we go, folks. There is no, well, there may be a level 18, but we'll get to that when we need to. These players just absolutely romping through level 17. It's neck and neck, 65 to 65. It's going to come down to who misplays first. Who's going to blink first here in this final? A great tuck double by Packie. He's down to 60. He's got a slight lead as it's 60 to 59. Dimwit now taking the lead.
Question is he going to hold out for this horizontal on the top row with the yellows? He is not. He's going to go vertical. But now they are still left at the top of his board. Not sure what he's going to do about that.
It'll be interesting with seeing Packie in a bit of a dangerous situation. That horizontal clear helpful, but it is a 5 virus advantage right now for Dimwit, and I think Packie holding out. Ooh, a very dangerous play, but he got the combo he needed. He's down to 50 viruses. 49 to 46 here. We're about 11 and a half minutes in. This is game 5. Whoever wins this takes home the title.
Yeah, both players going for very aggressive plays, just playing on the top of the board.
And you do not want to be up that high, but he has cleared it out.
Big quad for Packie and Savage looking at Packie's board. A lot of huge double opportunities.
This board is so good for the pack attack. Yes.
Packie down to 32, Dimwit at 37. Big T down to 26. He's opened up a 10 virus lead. As we approach 12 minutes to go, Packie looking to put this away, trying to get himself his first championship in the month of March. He has been playing absolutely unhinged all month, whether it be in tournament play or whether it is for speedrun PBs. He's down to 16 viruses, and I think he may have opened this one up, John.
Yeah, but Dimwit is also going for those big combos. There we go. Dimwit just bringing it down to 4 viruses.
But Dimwit, okay, he got that double yellow. That's huge for him because that yellow hanging out there was really hampering. It is 13 to 8. Who's going to put this one away? A horizontal double. That's going to put things down to 6. And as we see, it's going to be a setup here for this horizontal. And Packie's going to be set up very nicely. He's down to his last 4 viruses. He's now down to 2. He's going for that horizontal, it looks like. He's just going to need 2 yellows. There's one. Can he get that last one? He will. And our March champion is Packie with a 12:49 to close it out and put Dimwit away. Dimwit's finishing this out, but our champion is Packie in the month of March. Our chat going absolutely wild. It will be a 13-minute and 2-second finish for Dimwit. Packie with a monster T combo that just set everything up and puts Dimwit away. What a phenomenal finish. Your March champion is Packie. Congratulations. Our chat going wild. We'll see if we can get them in here because a phenomenal back and forth. Nobody held a 2-game or more lead. It went back and forth. And some folks in our chat going to be enjoying 45,507 channel points. But your champion, Packie, let's see if we can get them on in here. There's
Meanwhile-
Dimwit, and we'll see if we can get Packie. Packie just needs to hop into any channel, and I'll move him in.
Meanwhile,
but,
chat asking if they can nominate this for all 4 slots for match of the year.
It may very well be that way as we have Packie in. It seems like you guys just want to play each other so you can come in here and chat for 5 minutes. But what a phenomenal match! Let's talk about that first game. Dimwit, you had a very critical drop on level 14 and never seemed to be able to recover from it. What was going through your mind there?
There were 1 or 2 really deciding moves in each of those games for me. In the games I won, the deciding move was a good move, and in the games I lost, the deciding move was a bad one. And,
yeah,
it just happens that way. When you're going up against Packie, you can't make any mistakes.
Packie, let's talk about that game 5. It was back and forth, leads getting exchanged, and it seemed to be the ongoing theme for most of these 5 games. But you two were neck and neck. It was a 1 virus advantage going into 17, and you were trading blows there. Did you feel that T you got off in the bottom left corner, was that your catalyst?
Yeah, I felt that was absolutely vital because I peeked over and at one point he was like a 2 viruses ahead. I'm like, I need to make a big move now, and I saw a big cluster of yellow right there. It's like, oh, come on, give it to me. Just this once, man. Just give it to me.
Well, you absolutely both played phenomenally. A 5-game set where you just traded blows back and forth. I would say, you both had pretty challenging roads to get here. Dimwit, you had to face Watchma, who we've never seen in tournament play before, and I know, even though that was 3-0, I know that was one you were sweating about.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, he's a very good player. I've watched his SNES streams, and man, he's fast. He slams those pills down. So I was scared.
And then Packie, you had Savage Octagon and Leviticus to get here. 2 very good players. That 4 seed, always so challenging. Yeah. But you managed to beat Leviticus 3-0. What do you think was the catalyst in that semifinal?
For that semifinal, I mean, I had that first game where I don't remember which level it was, but I had that terrible tower on the right. But honestly, when it comes to playing games like this, I mean, there's no defense. You can't really affect the other person's board. You can only worry about what's in front of you. So you just got to hit the gas and just keep going.
It's definitely very momentum based. Well, hey, Packie, 4 big championship points for you. That puts you firmly in 2nd place. Dimwit was going to be in 1st place no matter what happened here. But congratulations to you both for a hell of a final, and Packie for your 1st championship in 2021.
Thank you very much, man.
Big congratulations. Big congrats.
Well, hey, folks, I hope you liked what you saw, because it doesn't get much better than that. But if you're interested in qualifying will start on April 1st. We're going to be having a bit of a rules overhaul coming your way before we get started on qualifying. But qualifying will start April 1st. That's no joke, I promise. But be sure to join us if you like what you see, you want to be a part of the community. It doesn't matter your skill level. If you've never beaten level 0 before, or you hold the world record, come join us. We're all a very fun group of folks. We try to play together once a week. There's also a strong versus community if you want to get into that on the Nintendo Switch, or on if you have access to Dr. Mario on the Wii, which is also a very, very good online game. Our Discord right there. I want to thank, first of all, everybody who came to watch. 50 of you are here watching and having a great time watching some phenomenal play. If you've been here all weekend, we really appreciate you. If you follow, subscribe, or just even are watching, we appreciate you taking time out of your day to join us. I want to thank Just the Mole for coming in on Friday and helping us out with commentary. John Nash, Savage Octagon, huge ups to you guys for helping out on commentary this week. Benji, as always, for our graphics and keeping our stream from not being on fire, and our players as well. If you want to see us again, we'll be back live here. We'll have some live qualifiers going for you, as well as hopefully another side event. We took March off for a side event, but hopefully we'll have a new one for you in April. But that's all we've got for you today, folks. Thank you so much again for spending some of your time with us. My name is JB Henry. For everybody here at Dr. Mario Championship, remember to be kind, be safe, and we will see you very, very soon. Good night, everybody.